So, yeah, well, fuck. Oh, balls that one up, didn't I? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to do the top 5 easiest BMX tricks for beginners. So if you've just gone and bought, obviously your new bike, you got for Christmas, whatever, so you're going to want to learn. So number 5, I'm going to go from 5 to 1. 1 being the hardest. Number 5, with bunny hop. So with the bunny hop, you're not going to get high like when you're watching Street Riders or... Who's that dickhead? Harry Man. First tip on how to bunny hop is pull up in towards your waist, your hips, your ribs, that area. And as you pull up, push forward. Squeeze chance, so up, forward. As you're pushing forward, try and like pull your legs up, like kind of like that, scoop it up. So you're trying to get the seat up towards your back. And as you do that, you'll probably come about that far off the floor. It does take some doing, however. It does take a fair few days of solid commitment. Keep practicing and eventually you'll get high enough like that pre-caramel. The first bunny hop I am going to show you is the exact bunny hop that you will do when you first land it. And then I'll show you one after practice. First one. It's exactly what will happen. So yeah, as you obviously learn and get better, what you then need to start doing is pushing into the floor before you pull up, so then you can push in and pop yourself up so you can get more right on top of that. And then right away, go on Tinder, make an account, slide into a girl's DM and say, I can bunny hop. Yeah, that's how to bunny hop. It's fairly easy. Number 4 on a scale of hardest after bunny hop would be 180 on a ramp. So with 180 on a ramp, you go up the ramp, turn a little bit, and do the bunny hop that you just learned. And then as you're doing it, turn your head into it, so like that, and the bike will travel 180. Just make sure you do not put your back end down first or your front end and land level. One of the easiest first tricks you could learn apart from bunny hop. So I'm going to show you one right now. And then when you do get balls, you can do this. Right now you're probably thinking, right, before 180, what ramps should I do it on? Don't do it on a vert wall and don't do it on a ramp that's stupidly big, so that'd be out of the question instead of that. You want to do it on a ramp that's about 3-4 foot tall, so it's got enough height for you to do it, but you're not really going to hurt yourself if you fall off. That's one bit of advice that I urge you to take into consideration. If you do it on a vert one, you don't know how to 180 it or even air it, then you will just eat shit. I'll show you a few more. Number 3 after obviously 180 on a ramp will be Fakie. Fakie takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of eating concrete. Always wear a helmet, shin pads, knee pads, elbow pads. That's if you're a child, because I do not want to be the one to blame while you're in hospital. To Fakie, you want to go up a ramp completely straight. Wait till you come to a stop, and then when it starts coming back, you want to pedal a little bit faster than what the bike is coming back, so you don't have to, you're not fighting the bike to keep it there. You want to keep your bars in line. You might do this a little bit and move, but you just got to push it back to where it was. It is going to struggle to do that as you're learning it, but the more perseverance you do, the more effort, you will get used to it and learn it. But as you're coming back, you want to like be like this. You got to be over the seat and lean back, because obviously travel backwards makes more sense. And pedal backwards, you can either do it on a mini ramp, which has got obviously another side to it, a half pipe, which makes it a bit easier so you don't have to switch out. But on a Fakie, to be able to switch, as you're going backwards like this, you want to turn your bars the opposite to the preferred way that you 180 it. So if you want it to like that way, then you need to turn your bars like that. If you 180 it the opposite way, then you need to turn your bars like that. So then as you're pedaling backwards, carry on pedaling, turn them, and as you feel they're about to go, pull up and start to whittle. but this trick is really hard for beginners. One of my friends took weeks to obviously learn it. My tip, if you're on a coaster, which is free coaster, you want to do the exact same principle, but push your feet, like your back foot down, your front foot up, so you don't engage the coaster. And do the exact same principle, lean back, obviously snap to the opposite way that obviously you spin. That's pretty much how to fake it. If you want to make it easy on yourself, go and find a half pipe or a mini one that's got two sides so you don't have to switch out, you don't have to learn it yet. So obviously that's one that I lost my balance on. That is going to happen. You will lose your balance. Persevere with it and it will stay upright. You've got to find the balance point of the bike. Number 2 of the top 5 easiest tricks is disaster. Now, disaster consists of many different things you need to be able to do before you even attempt it. So you need to be able to 180 on a ramp confidently. You need to at least be able to go a little bit over the coping. If you don't know what a coping is, it's that metal thing on top of the ramp. So you need to be able to go at least a little bit over that. And obviously you have to bunny up. To be able to disaster, you need to go up the ramp and carve a little bit. Not as much as you would on a 180 on a ramp, but carve a little bit, spin a 180, you need to land with your front wheel in the ramp and your back wheel on top of it. Push the front end into the ramp, so then you stick like that instead of going bang, bang, because that will then throw you off the bike and you'll probably lose your balance. Just keep it down, back end up, front end down, and you'll land more level on the ramp. Now this is one scary trick that it scares everybody, young kids who I've seen trying it, it always scares them. You'll want to take your feet off, or your feet will slip off. Like the others, it is just perseverance that goes through it. You need to be able to confidently say, I'm going to do it, I want to do it. Once you feel confident enough that you can spin the disaster, keep your feet on, hope for dear life, and they will stay on. If you say they're going to stay on, they will. If they're not, you're just going to get scared, take your feet off. And then it's just going to take longer than what it should. Coming back in from a disaster, you don't have to bunny up back in or anything. You can literally just push in with yourself, like just go, lean forward, you'll ride straight back in. Don't try and nose manual in, like try to get obviously the back wheel of the coping, because then you'll just go over your bars. And I think that's it, to be honest. That is how to disaster. Get on Tinder and slide into a bird's DMs.
Again?
Yep. Fucking pussy magnet. So those disasters that I've just done, you can start hopping back in when you are confident. You can confident of bunny ups, you are confident of doing a disaster. You can blend them both together and make it look cooler and hop in. Now I am going to show you what it will look like when after you first learnt it. So. Oh god! Oh, V did it then. So, number 1, it says in my opinion, I hate trains. Number 1, this is in my opinion, the hardest trick for a beginner to learn. It's called a ghost feeble, pedal down feeble, feeble, whatever variation of feeble, as long as the peg isn't on. So you want to go up, like kind of bunny up, and spin a little bit. Your front wheel needs to be on the ramp, your back wheel needs to be down, so it's opposite to a disaster. It is very scary because you need to spin back in on yourself, you need to be confident that you are going to do it, confident of bunny up in, confident of 180s. But as you go up, bunny up and turn a little bit, as you land in, you can put a pedal down on this one, which is usually the pedal that your front foot will obviously be, so it's extra safety that you don't fall over. But when you get into it, you need to be leaning out of the ramp, so towards the floor rather than the top. And then bunny hop, pull back in, but you need to pull the bars towards your waist so you don't hit the ramp on the way in. Spin, not a hard 180, but pull towards that. Then push the bars back down so you level the bike out like that. And then you can ride away more smoothly and you've not got a risk of hurting yourself. That is how I learned it, that's how I was taught it, those exact words were said to me, and it worked for me. So I hope it works for you guys. If it doesn't, remember, just message me and yeah, I'll go through it in detail. So this is now pedal down. So I'm safety footed. I can even take my hands off. I'm not going anywhere. So you then need to do is lift up a bit more onto your safety foot and safety foot, however, is harder to get in from because your foot is down. But if you want to use the safety foot, just make sure you do bring it back up when you want to get in. But yeah, for me, that is a top 5 simple BMX tricks for beginners. I hope you enjoy this video. Can't talk. Knackered. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. I love making this video. I love making them all, to be honest. But yeah, get out there, get on your bikes, have a ride, and learn the simple BMX tricks. If there's any more obviously things that you want to learn after these, be sure to go back onto the channel. We have 12 more how-tos. Scroll through and find them, learn them as well. But yeah, but also if you do want to learn any more videos that we've not done, comment on one of our photos saying that you want to learn this, or message us and we'll do a video on it. But I enjoy making this video. Peace out, guys.